Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Shabby Talk. Now tonight, SmackDown Live has the unenviable task of following on from NXT TakeOver Chicago, and they're going to fall flat on their face, I'm afraid. It's not going to be anywhere near as good as TakeOver Chicago. There's a couple of matches on the card which could give us some very interesting matches, but apart from that, I'm not feeling overly excited for Backlash, but let's have a quick look through the card and see how we feel anyway. So to start things off in the pre-show, we've got Dillon versus Aiden English. Now, Aiden English is someone who I really want to see get a bit more of a singles run going now that Simon Gotch has left, and his singles capabilities are not bad at all. I think that he's never going to go on and get the championship, of course, or anything like that, but at least if he can be a half-decent lower card guy who could pick up a victory here and there, not someone who's just going to job every week, I think that'd be the best thing for him. But I think that no matter what happens tonight, Dillon's just going to walk out of Backlash with the easy victory, and hopefully that'll elevate him towards the United States Championship picture. So next up, we've got Luke Harper versus Erick Rowan. Luke Harper is one of my favourite wrestlers, and he is the face coming into this match, isn't he? And Erick Rowan being the heel. I'm hoping Luke Harper does pick up the victory. I don't think it does anything for either of them if Luke Harper doesn't pick up the victory. Harper can then move forward, and I want to see Harper get in that United States Championship picture as well. I think Harper versus Styles or Harper versus Owens could actually end up being a very good match, because Harper is a very mobile man for his size, and I think that he is very underutilized and underrated, as me and PJ Toby mentioned in a video last week. But Harper for me needs to get this win, whether he will or not. I'm on the fence on this one, but I'm going to go for Harper just because that's what I want to happen. And next up, Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin, the match that I really wish was not happening, because both guys need a victory. Sami Zayn needs the victory because he's not done too well since joining SmackDown. He's lost quite a lot of matches, and he's lost some very important matches as well. He's lost #1 contenderships and all sorts, so I want to see more from Sami Zayn. But for me, Baron Corbin will walk out tonight the victor, because Baron Corbin is the next big man. Baron Corbin is the man that they're going to be pushing forward into that championship picture towards SummerSlam by the looks of it. And he, in my eyes, is going to be the next world champion for SmackDown. I just feel like he's going to take that belt away from Randy Orton. And yeah, I can't see anything else but a Baron Corbin win here this evening. It's a shame, but like I said, for me, it would have made more sense if the match just never took place, because both guys are desperate for a win, so they should have really put them against somebody else, in my opinion. But there you go. And next up, we have got the match which I think will... I'm hoping this match will be the best on the card, because it should be, in theory. Dolph Ziggler versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, they've held Nakamura's debut back for so long now, and this is going to be his first match on SmackDown Live. His first televised match on SmackDown Live. He has done a couple of dark main events. So that should be interesting here this evening. Dolph Ziggler is probably quite a good man to face off against Nakamura. I think their styles will mesh quite nicely, and I'm hoping it is going to be a top quality match. Who wins? I think for me it's obviously going to be Nakamura. They're not going to bring Nakamura up to the main roster and have him lose his first match to Dolph Ziggler, because that will completely stunt his momentum moving forward. But I like this match. I think that possibly Nakamura Ziggler was the best match to put together, apart from maybe Nakamura versus Zayn. If Zayn had got Nakamura's first match on SmackDown Live as well, that would have been pretty impressive. But I'm hoping Nakamura moves on from here, and I'm like everyone else. I'm desperate to see Nakamura versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania next year. And next we've got the women's 6-woman tag team match. Now, I don't quite know what to say with this one, but you've currently got three faces: Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Naomi, take on the three heels: Natalya, Carmella, and Tamina. Now, in my opinion, I think the three faces are probably the three stronger women on the roster, and the three heels are the three, I wouldn't say weaker, but not quite as strong as the three faces. So what I'm going to say is going to happen tonight, and this is a bit bold, I'm going to say, I think either Becky Lynch, Charlotte, or Naomi is going to turn on their own team. That's what I think is going to happen. I got a feeling it could end up being Naomi with the championship. Maybe the power goes to her head, she turns, and she joins the heel side. I think that could definitely happen, in my opinion. If that doesn't happen and it just ends up being a standard 6-woman tag team match, then it's just going to be boring, I'm afraid. Something needs to happen to spark this one into life. A 6-woman tag team match is not, in my opinion, a pay-per-view match. This is a SmackDown Live match. There should have been a championship match here. Naomi should have been defending the belt against somebody. But yeah, we'll see what happens on that one. We'll see what happens. Oh, interesting. The Usos defending their tag team championships against Breezango. Now, Breezango, or Febreze as some people have been calling him, They have really stepped up their game. They've been given the opportunity. They've taken the ball and they've bloody run a mile with it. They're doing fantastically well. And the thing is, both Tyler Breeze and Fandango are very good wrestlers in their own way, but they've been put into this sort of comedy jobber stage for quite some time now. And I'm so glad they're finally being given the opportunity they deserve. And I don't think they're going to take the belt away from the Usos tonight, but I think they'll give a bloody good go tonight. And I really want to see Tyler Breeze and Fandango really get put over well. I don't think they're going to get beat easily, but I reckon there's going to be a few close calls where they might be very close to winning the match. However, I'll be very, very surprised if the Usos do not walk out still your tag team champions after this one. And our last match, no, it's not last match, sorry. Our next match is, well, I don't know the order of these last two. I'm going to assume that the order just for the hierarchy of the championships, it will be Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles next. Now this match, again, like the Nakamura-Ziggler match, could very well steal the evening. If it's given enough time, I think it will do. Both guys absolutely fantastic in the ring. Will AJ Styles become the new United States champion? I don't know, I sort of hope not. I sort of hope not, because I don't want AJ Styles to be taken away from that main event picture, and I think it probably will if he wins that belt. I think Owens might keep a hold of it for now, but then again, Owens should be in the main event picture as well. So it's a pretty tricky one. What I would like to see is maybe Owens keep a hold of the belt, and then Owens and Zayn fight for the United States belt going into SummerSlam, and then AJ Styles maybe fighting against I don't know, maybe a Ziggler or a Nakamura moving into SummerSlam, and that allows Baron Corbin to go after Randy Orton. But yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky one for me. I got a feeling that Kevin Owens will keep this one, you know. I think Kevin Owens will keep the belt. He's only just won it back, so for him to lose it so soon would probably be a little bit of a waste, wouldn't it, really? And then, of course, into our main event. The match which... I don't know. I don't know how we win this one. I really don't. In my opinion, I would like to see Jinder Mahal walk away with the championship. I am so bored with Randy Orton. I could not care less about a face Randy Orton. It's boring. It's awful. It's possibly the worst champion SmackDown have had in a very, very long time. I have absolutely no interest in him whatsoever. And you know what? A fresh monster heel in Jinder Mahal. He's got so much heat with the crowd. If he walks out there with a belt, he would be a very, very good heel. But in my opinion, Randy Orton will walk away. I want Jinder to walk away with it, but for me it will be Randy Orton, and Randy will then go on to face off against the heel Baron Corbin for the championship at SummerSlam, like I said. But yeah, it's a tricky one. I would like to see something fresh and different in Jinder Mahal, and it'd be interesting to see if Jinder doesn't win here tonight. It'd be interesting to see what happens to him. Will he drop back down the card? I can't see he's going to go back to a jobber. Will he drop back down the card? Will he stay as a main event name? Will he drop into the United States Championship picture? There's a lot of different things they could do with Jinder Mahal, and I think they're built in very, very well, and I think they just need to capitalise on this now and make the right decisions where Jinder Mahal is concerned. But there we go, that's what I think is going to happen tonight on Backlash. Like I say, it's not going to be quite as impressive as TakeOver Chicago was, in my opinion. I don't think it's got the potential to even be that good because of the people that are on the card. But hopefully, I'm surprised. Hopefully, it's going to be better matches than we assume, and hopefully, it's gonna blow us all out the water. But there we go. I will be uploading a review for this pay-per-view, but it probably won't be until next week now because I'm going to be away all week. Yeah, I'll be uploading a review at some point. I don't think it's going to be quite as exciting, but of course, if you've not seen it already, I have uploaded a review of NXT TakeOver Chicago, so check that out because that was a really that was probably my favourite Shabby Talk so far because I had a lot of passion in what I was talking about on that one because I just enjoyed that pay-per-view so much. And of course, be sure to keep an eye out on this channel as well because we will have another Shabby Talk coming up with PJ Tovey in a few days' time. And I'll hopefully be recording some more with him this weekend. I'm going down to visit him, so I'll be getting some more recorded for you guys over the next few weeks. Of course, if you have enjoyed this one, please do hit that like button and, of course, subscribe for more. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon for some more Shabby Talk. 1, 2, 3.